Hello and welcome back to the stream. My name is Dan and today we're playing Skyrim Anniversary Edition once again. On today's stream we'll have an ambitious goal of reaching, what is it called again? Blackreach. Whatever that is. I think it's the biggest dungeon in the game. And it's a thing that I have to complete in the main quest line. So, I think that's going to be a good thing for us to do. Just to shake it up a little bit from the usual map exploration and stuff. It'll be nice to just do some actual content in the game, you know? Like, as in scripted quest content. Oh, shit. I forgot. We are in this dungeon trying to get the Fury piece. I completely forgot about that. So, yeah, I guess we'll just do that. And we should still have enough time to get to Blackreach at the end of it. Unless this dungeon is absolutely fucking massive. Glocky's here. She's awake is here. How are we all doing? You all good? God. I'm doing okay, to be honest. Like, yeah, thanks Glocky for asking. I'm doing okay. It's just like the last remnants of my cold and flu. I don't feel ill per se. It's just I still have a blocked nose. But other than that, it's all good. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Dwemer ruin exploration in this stream. Hopefully, if we actually make it to Blackreach. I completely forgot that this is where we've stopped the stream last time. Okay, nothing of importance. Yeah, at this point, like, when I see those little rooms with nothing inside but a chest, there isn't really much of a point for me to explore it, because it's been several streams now where I've just decided to not pick up any more loot, because I simply do not need any more money. I currently have just under 50,000 gold, so I don't think I'll ever need gold for anything ever again in this game. So I think we are fine. Let's have a look on the map. So we need to go deeper. Right, so this is going to loop that way. I am hoping that this dungeon isn't too big. I am intending to do at least some of Blackreach, if possible. There's a lot of green goo everywhere. Also, I'm gonna tune up the volume a little bit because I've been watching a little bit of the last stream just to see what it looks like, what it sounds like, and I think it's a bit too quiet. The game volume is a bit too quiet compared to my voice. I've realized that to hear any of the actual sounds in the game, you have to really blast the volume, and no one wants to hear me that well, that loud, ever, so there you go. What happened last stream? Well, it turns out that even I don't really remember. I think we've cleared all the locations pretty much now in Markarth. We've done pretty much all of the quests as well. And this is the only location around that area which we haven't explored fully yet. So we need to complete this to get a piece of Ethereum for the, you know, for the 4 pieces of Ethereum quest. Yeah, we delivered some ingredients for a potion or some kind of a poison, some kind of incense to the guy at the Pyrite Shrine, or whatever that was called, and he gave us a key to this dungeon, so we could come in here and kill the leader of the Afflicted for him. I mean, it wasn't for him; it was for Daedric Prince of, I can't remember now. I need some more Duracells in my sword, I think. Let's go for a Greater Soul Gem. I want to keep the most powerful gems for later, just in case we need to enchant something. Or it's kind of like a last resort type of a thing. We do have Soul Trap spells, so we might as well get some more soul gems. Okay, that's triggered the trap, and I'm pretty sure Liddy's gonna get whacked. Whack! It's a bit funny how the AI never tells when the traps are triggered and just stands there taking all the hits. Also, I wish I could just tell... I wish they had a path, like a bit more advanced pathfinding in the dungeons where they recognize where the traps are and just avoid them. And again, when I'm talking about what I wish the game had, I don't really mean it for Skyrim, obviously, because they'll not. They won't include it now in the game, but hopefully that's the kind of things that they have considered for Elder Scrolls 6. I need some heal. Need some heals. Ultimate healing. Let's go for vigorous healing first. Is that going to be enough? Okay, so that's half the health. It's not too bad. And that leads to a goal, to kill, what's his name again? Let's have a look. Kill Orchendor. The Daedric Prince Perite has solicited me to kill an elf named Orchendor. Okay, before we go, let's just heal up because we don't know what's on the other side. Let's go. Is he in here? No, he's either further down into the dungeon. Okay. I do hope that we do get to Blackreach in this stream because I'd hate to have to change the title and all the SEO stuff. No, that's my goblin. Good. Everyone's still friendly. Good. Afflicted's note. Orchendor has gone down to their airdrome. He believes some of the old Dwemer machines down there will help him commune with our blighted lord. Okay. So there are some beds around. What time is it now? It's 12 PM. Are we tired? Are we hungry? What's that looking like? So we are peckish. We don't need to sleep just yet. Let's have a salmon. Over here. Shush. Oh, hello. It is quite funny how they just get frozen. As they get paralyzed, they just get frozen in animation. And even her then, casting that spell, she was frozen mid-casting. Quite funny. Okay. I feel like we skipped a lot of this dungeon, like this area there, but I'm not too fussed. Yeah, let's just try to speedrun this dungeon a little bit. Huh? It goes even further down. Wait. Are we outside now? Upper district, okay. Holy fuck. How many do you need? Also, how do I equip my soul trap? There we go. So they're fighting over there. I'm fighting over here. It's all good. Everyone's happy. I did not soul trap this person. Why not? There's a weird bug that happens in this game every now and then. Ooh. Where pressing on a button doesn't always do what it's supposed to do. It's just kind of like the character just doesn't do what you want it to do. So then I was pressing the button to cast a spell to soul trap the enemies before I killed them, and nothing has happened. It is quite frustrating because it's not the first time. I never really comment on it when it happens. I just brush it off on the user error, but it is something that happens quite often actually. Further down. Okay. Do you have any soul gems? You have amethyst, soul gem, cool. I'm not sure how big the souls are of these enemies in here, how big the afflicted souls are. But so far I've not been able to really soul trap anyone, I don't think. Even when I did cast a spell. Okay, she's dead. That's good. Ooh, this is a pretty cool auditorium room. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I do like the variety of rooms in Dwemer Ruins. They do tell a story of the people that used to live here. No soul gem large enough. Okay, so they have pretty big souls. We need some bigger soul gems. I don't think. Yeah, that's a problem because we don't actually have that many big soul gems anymore. Or they might all be already filled up. I'm not sure. Like that's the issue with the enchanting window. When you try to recharge your weapons, on the list it doesn't tell you how many items of each type you have. It just tells you black soul gem. So you assume it's just one, but actually you might have like 20 of them. It's a pretty cool location. Looks pretty nice. Is that Soul Trap or is that... No, that's Soul Trap. This is going to be summon, just in case. If you don't have enough magic... Yeah, that's the spell that we've... Yeah, okay, so number 5 on the keyboard is Conjure the Dragon Priest spell, which we cannot cast because we are too weak. Were you here during the last stream, Rocky, when we found the Dragon Priest spell? Or were you gone at that point? I'm not sure. Because we did find the most powerful conjuration spell in the game during the last stream. It's weird, I thought they all had soul gems on them. That's how they worked. That was the battery that made them run. Well, you're a silly bean. Alright. Let's go this way. You had gone by that point. Oh, so we did find the most powerful spell in the conjuration tree, I've been told. And that is Conjure Ancient Death Priest. So it summons an ancient death priest that wields powerful magic and commands the undead for 2 minutes. When killed, the death priest splits into 3 tortured shades. So essentially, if we get enough magicka and enough perks in the conjuration skill tree, we can summon one of those death priests that we've been fighting in this game as a companion. 2 minutes. I'll leave that where it is. It goes even fucking deeper than that. Right, it's not far now. Befardum's Studi. Okay. That's a trap. I can't wait for Lydia to trigger it as I'm walking up the stairs. Yeah, there we go. Thought so. Greater Soul Gem, and a filled Greater Soul Gem as well. Good, that's what I'm looking for. We need one of those. Necklace of Sure Grip, 2-handed attacks. Nah, that doesn't really bother me. I could give it to Lydia, but I don't think she wears jewellery when I give it to her. So I think we're supposed to go down this way, right? Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of FOMO from just not going to explore all these little nooks and crannies in here. But I really am trying to just make our way as fast as possible through this dungeon. Whack! Because if we want to get the Blackreach, there is a long way to go still. Okay, so finally we are in the room where the guy is. It's just how far away is he? Plenty of spiders in the way though. Wow. Those firebolt spells don't really do that much damage anymore. It's kind of useless to have them most of the time. Unless we are fighting like a very low level enemy, they don't really do anything against anything anymore. And it's kind of it's a bit of a shame because yeah, it's quite weird how the description magic skill is so weak, you know? Granted, we don't have the most powerful spell. However, we can't use anything stronger because the other spell that we have, which is the Fireball, has an AoE. It's an AoE attack, so if we were to hit our companions by accident with that spell, they'd just get aggroed. And that's another trap. What triggers it? Holy fuck. Okay. Does paralysis work against it? No, apparently not. Cool. I need to heal right now before he hits me because I'm gonna die otherwise. Stamina, we're all good. Cool. What killed him? I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but I'll take it. That was quite lucky. It must have been this. But I have no idea what triggered it. Some more ballistas. And they're all aiming at that door there. So they were expecting some kind of some visitors to come through that door. I guess that makes this place very defensible then. If that's the main way to enter, then yeah, if you just point a bunch of ballistas at the entrance, you are always safe. Yeah, that makes sense. More Duracells, please. Well, finally. Never should have come here. Well, tough shit. I have done. Auction door, resistant fire damage. Oh, nice. Okay. That will not save you. Also, where have you gone? That way, okay. So there's no point trying to shoot him with our firebolts because they'll do absolutely no damage to him. I'm going to go become ethereal. So I'm basically going to take no damage as it goes in. And now we just give him a whack. There you go. Simple enough. Right, what do we need to get from him? He has some gold. He's got a key. We'll always need that. Reality and other falsehoods. Reality and other falsehood. If reality is a falsehood, then it's not a reality, is it? He does have some pretty cool jewelry, though. Cool. Yeah, what was that book? Reality. It's valuable enough to be a skill book, I think. The alteration increased to 67. Cool, so we are actually looking for a few more points in that school because I think there was a perk that we wanted to get, but we didn't have enough level points for it. What's the hurry, Lydia? We've got a full stream to do. And we have to get to Blackreach. Frost resistance 60%. It's not bad. Frostbite, I'm pretty sure we have that one learned already. Nothing... Yeah. That's all kind of useless to us at this point. Right, let's go. So now... Okay, so we're back out. We need to go back to the Shrine of Pyrite. Let me just have a look at the journal. So we do have another quest in Markarth at the moment, which is to find Hrolfdir's shield for Ingmund. We won't be doing that at the moment. Where is that supposed to be? Won't be doing that at the moment either. But yeah, what we'll do is complete the only cure. And that is just over this way. Okay. So I guess the fastest way is to just jump down here and, yeah, this way. And I think the shrine isn't that far away, so we can just quite easily just ride a horse back to it. And from there, we have to find a way to either Solitude or Markarth and get a carriage to Riften, because we are going back to High Hrothgar to speak to the Greybeards, I believe. The Throat of the World, yeah, talk to Ange. With Esbin's help, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we need to go back to High Hrothgar. It just said reality and falsehood, like fish and sea. No, it said reality and other falsehoods. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, reality and other falsehoods. So that implies that reality is not real. I'm quite warm now.
This one needs something?
May I commune with Pyrite? Pyrite again.
The vapors are waning, but not yet gone. Take a breath. Pyrite will speak if he sees fit.
Okay.
Until next time.
Let's have a chat.
Well done, mortal. All things are in their order, and Orchendor roams the pits. His betrayal will be punished, and your obedience is rewarded.
I just saw in the corner very briefly that Spellbreaker was added. I'm not sure what that is. We'll have a look after the conversation, I'm guessing. Very well. Goodbye. What will become of the afflicted?
Did you leave any alive? The afflicted are mere vessels for my blessing. It will spread to others through their touch and my own. Another overseer will replace Orchendor when the time comes. For now, all is cleansed and ordered.
What happens now?
Go, seek your fate. I will be watching. And perhaps we will meet again afterwards.
Barrel? Spellbreaker is a shield. That's a pretty cool looking shield. That's a unique shield. Heavy armor, okay. Armor 77, weight 12. While blocking creates a ward that protects against spells for up to 50 points. So you know how I said that destruction spells don't really do that much damage anymore? What if we do this? We'll go to favorites and replace the Firebolt with Spellbreaker. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So if I use it, it doesn't have... Oh, it does have the little effect on it. The little, like, blur. Let's have a look in first person view. Oh yeah, yeah, you can see it. You can see it being active. Right, so now we have to go to... I think Solitude is further away than Markarth. So yeah, let's go to Markarth. And from Markarth, we'll take a carriage to Riften. And from Riften, we will ride to Iverstead. I don't really understand. I mean, betrayal, yeah. But if Periite is a god of illness and disease, surely no matter what the traitor would have done, he still is spreading the same thing that he was supposed to do anyways, by just existing and creating this, like, hive of disease, you know? Dragon! I really can't be bothered with a dragon. Let's have a look. Where are we, Mr. Dragon? It's a blood dragon, okay. I think we'll have to rethink our keybinds. I think we do need the Firebolt for some kind of a ranged attack. Alright, it's gone that way. I'm not going to chase around the map. Fuck that. I've got enough dragon souls to not have to run after every single one of them, so yeah, whatever. If you're going to fuck about, I'm going to bail. But yeah, we need to rethink our approach. So we need the Firebolts again. Let's have a look. So we want Spellbreaker, that's for sure. Paralysis Rune, definitely. Candlelight, we need that. Ancient Death Priest. Well, we can't cast that at the moment, so why don't we swap that for Firebolt? More Empire and Stormcloak skirmishes. So somebody in the comments mentioned that the Empire will often lose because compared to Stormcloaks, they don't have shields, so they can't block attacks. And that seems to be true. Like then, none of the Empire soldiers had any shields, and they've lost again.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. Where do you want to go?
Back to Riften, of all the places, is back to Riften again for us.
I might have to stop and get myself a pint at Blackbriar Mead while I'm in Riften. It's worth the trip all by itself.
Okay, we are famished and weary. Let's go for a nap. Actually, no, there's no point doing it now, because we need to go to... No, there is a point. Yeah, we have to ride to Iverstead first. After that, I think we have to go further north to... I think the College of Magic. So I was going to say, why don't we just get a carriage to... Is it White... No. Not Whiterun. Winterhold. Yeah, I think it's called Winterhold. Why don't we just get a carriage there? And then sleep there in an inn. But, yeah, we have to do this first. So it's 7 PM. Let's sleep for 12. Actually, no, let's sleep for 10 hours. I am hoping that we have enough food for Blackreach, because that dungeon is massive. So we will need a lot of food. So we have two things to do in High Hropgar. We need to hand in the Horn of the Windcaller, and also just speak to the Greybeards about what to do next for the main quest line. So this is why I didn't want to go back there after we have retrieved the Horn, because I knew that eventually we will have to go back to High Hropgar to speak to them. So I thought we might as well just do two things at the same time. I don't think that's going to be the last journey that we have to take there. I think there are like 2 more that we have to do. Obviously we can go there like as much as we want, but yeah, probably you don't want to go there every so often, because the travel takes a lot. Are we hungry? Yes, we are famished. Okay, so we do have a lot of food. But it still might not be enough. There's also the issue of the bug that happens every now and then, where if we eat food inside of a building, it doesn't... it just makes us famished again for some reason. So that does happen in Blackreach. I will have to disable the survival mode, because that's going to take too much piss. Yes, cool, whatever. Which... Oh, that's where they grow ninroot. Right. Yeah, we've been there before. Oh yeah, more bears. It's been a while since we fought a bear. Oh no, wait, we get attacked by one every 2 minutes. How could I forget? Who the fuck is that? It's not the Ebony Knight. It's just some random bandit in ebony armor. So we might freeze. Do I still have my torch equipped? I don't think so. So if I go to miscellaneous, I need to get the torch out now. Is he holding it while he's riding? No. Isn't he? It is supposed to be equipped. Right, so I can see a little bit of light around us, so it is on. I'm just not sure whether it works or not. It doesn't seem... He's not holding it. No, he is. Okay. It's just the flame is literally inside of the horse, which is not big of a deal because the horse itself is made of fire as well, so that's alright. Oh look, more bears. If I was a modder, if I knew how to code, I'd probably make a mod that just turns every NPC in the game into a bear. Every NPC, every enemy, every animal just turns it into a bear. I think that would make the game so much better. I don't think there are enough bears in the game, in general. There are literally locations in this game where you can just explore them for hours and not find a single bear for hours. That's not good enough. That is just not good enough. Somebody asked Bethesda, somebody asked Todd Howard recently, will there be more trees in Elder Scrolls 6? I don't care about that. I want more bears. I want to make sure that we have a bear every single square meter. Go back to Riften and say that. Yeah, well, like we've literally just been to Riften for a minute, and that's what triggered my my tangent. Do you know what we also have not seen enough of during the stream? Wolves. We've only seen like one wolf so far. It won't do. It just won't do. Like, we see lame shit like the Empire fighting Stormcloaks randomly out in the world. But we don't see any wolves just fucking about, trying to get in the way. Can we see the, Can Can we see the tower from Cyrodiil from up here? I think if we look in a certain direction, we can actually see a location from Oblivion. I'm just not sure which direction that will be. This is facing north. So Cyrodiil is to the south from Skyrim, so maybe on our way back down we'll see the Imperial City. Any more gifts for us? Clinic supplies. Oh yeah. Well, they've still not picked it up all this time. Surely not that important. It's like, yeah, it's like the tens of Amazon deliveries in my house are just fucking laying around on around the front door, unopened.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimco. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
It's taken us some time, hasn't it? Ooh, food. Food! Free food! I am supposed to be detected, but they don't seem to mind me just taking all the food. So might as well. What books do we have? Because we do need some books still. Whatever. Right, let's learn the shout. I think that's going to be the third level of Fustro that, I think. Yeah.
Which means push.
We can now yeet people up the cliffs.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Dawn.
Receive the Greybeard's greeting.
We would speak to you.
Sure, speak to me.
Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
It's just for old people whispering at us very loudly. I've always found this scene quite funny.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Wind, guide you.
So now for the next bit of the quest line, what is it? I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
All I've done so far is shout at me with whispers. what could I possibly learn? And also, it's not like Alduin isn't just killing people out and about, so it's not exactly like he's the most peaceful fucking being as well. The Blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
No, let's postpone it again like GTA 6.
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Heck.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So, can you teach me to shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss.
Amateurs.
Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
What's so bad about Dragon Rend?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Well, let's go and speak to him.
He is our leader. He surpassed... You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
Well, why haven't I met Paarthurnax yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
Best character in the whole game, I agree. He's actually pretty cool. How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Yeah, Paarthurnax is one of the goodest boy in video games history ever. Now we just slowly have to wait for him to make his way to the courtyard. Could we hurry up, please? You got it.
Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. Sky, guard you.
It's taking so long for us to just walk outside. We are peckish again.
The path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Yeah, go on then.
Look.
Learn the clear skies shout. Am I going to get a free Dragon Soul for this as well, just to learn it?
I will grant you my understanding of the clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragon. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a
Hang on a minute, this is very, I've noticed that the voices are very quiet. And it's already maxed out as well. Let's lower the effects a little bit. Bit more. Footsteps, yeah, why not? Music is... Lower the music a little bit, and then crank this up. There we go, that should be a bit better.
The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Okay, so we know the shout. I think this is like the most useless shout in the entirety of the game, because what does it do? Skyrim itself yields before the form as you clear away fog and inclement weather. But it's like you don't really need to use it ever again after you do this bit. Like, what else can you do with it? Or can you clear the weather in, like, colder climates? So, for example, if we go back to, I don't know, Windhelm, for example, I'll be able to just, like, use this and not be cold anymore. I don't think so. Because the cold temperature is still present. If you look to the left side of the compass, we are still being informed that we are cold. So, yeah, I think it's quite a funny one. I think it would have made sense if maybe to highlight Parthenax's power, he did the shout himself and it just cleared the weather for us to traverse up the mountain. That way, you don't learn a useless shout and also you highlight how powerful Parthenax actually is to the point where he has control over weather. Oh yes. Oh yes, random bullshit, I forgot. Ice Wraith Teeth. Well, we do need that for someone. Maurice. I'm not sure where Maurice is. Well, yeah, we'll find her one day. It's a pretty cool view from up here, to be fair. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It does seem to kill the goats. So this shout does actually deal damage, I think. Enough to kill a goat. Because this is now a second goat that just dropped dead. Unless the goats were taking damage from the frost within the weather. And we just find old corpses at that point. So is the food seller in Riften? Okay. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, she was looking for these teeth to cool her food down, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to see the tower. Okay, I think we're done with the shitty weather now. Can we see the tower from here? I'm pretty sure we can if you look in the right spot. It's there somewhere. Huh. Yeah, the issue is whenever we want to come back here and speak with Parthenax, we have to do this whole trek again, which is a bit boring. Oh yeah, there was a dragon wall up here, I forgot. What did we learn here?
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
I'm pretty sure you know who I am. I'm pretty sure you would have sensed a Dovahkiin. You're the master of the Greybeard.
They see me as master. Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragonren's shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Oh yeah?
By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvok?
Okay. So we have to learn this shout. We get all 3 words this time around.
A gift, Dovahkiin. Your
Fire breath.
understand fire as the Dove do.
What, on you or just in general? Fire breath. I thought... Do I have to wait for this animation to play out until I actually learn the shout? Or do I have to spend a dragon soul? Oh, there it is. Okay.
You can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
As you wish.
Yes, Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvok with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
That's what I said, yes. Do you know Dragonrend or not?
Crosis, sorrowfully, no. It cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
You know why? You just said yourself that this is a weapon against Alduin I've come asking for. Just stop this circle running shit. I need to stop Alduin. What a surprise.
Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
The prophecy says that only the Dragonborn can stop him.
True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Des, of fate?
I don't believe in destiny, but I will stop Alduin.
And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say? Des Motmahus, even to the dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive.
Party snaps.
Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason. Rockmul. And he is no fool, ni me. Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and most far-seeing of us all. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus. Now
Got that
I will
right.
answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name throat of the world?
Dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the Dragonren shouts, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron.
Yes and no.
Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
They have sent him back to the lobby. Are you saying that the ancient lords, Nords, sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Now that's a question for $1 million. How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Esben or Ange might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Okay.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Have we not just done this whole thing already?
Thum. Drem Yolok, greetings.
I mean, if you didn't want to talk with me, you could have just said. Okay. Yeah. Are you coming back now? I think you are. Right, yeah, sit on your wall now. Or not. Fine, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter anyways. I need to get down to Hrothgar again. To do this, let's do Become Ethereal. Actually, I can unlock another level of that, so let's do that now. And what we will do is we'll just parachute ourselves off the mountain, I think. Where is... okay, so we need to go down there. Right. Quick saved. Let's jump down. Well, this has actually, that went pretty well. That was, yeah, that's caught the travel time in, like, more than half, I think. So I think the dude is chilling up there. So we need to get inside this tower somehow. Speak to me.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout?
No, but he told me how to find out.
So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
I need the Elder Scroll the Ancient used. Do you know where it is?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
I'd like to learn more about the voice. I think that's going to give me another quest to find a dragon wall, right? I think that just like adds an entry to your journal.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thu'um resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
I've just done that. That was the question.
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Okay. Any other shouts? Okay.
Wind, guide you.
Huh?
Right. Can I just jump off from here? No, I think it'll be like if I do that, it'll glitch out the quest markers again. So I think it'll be best if I actually go through Hrothgar and come out on the other end. So then the game will assume that we are actually in the open world again, and all the quest markers will work properly. So I think that's what we'll do. And then jump off a mountain on this side. So we want to go to the nearest carriage point, which I guess will be Whiterun. Right, so let's jump this way. I think we can see Whiterun from here. There it is. Okay. So we know where we are going. Let's get the right shout on. Okay, we have. Yeah. I actually think there might be a good shout to get the horse out. There you go. I guess it's too uneven for him to emerge at this point. What about here? Cool. It looks pretty fucking dope from here, like the view. Okay, let's do the daily dance stops for about a minute just to look at Skyrim segment. Look at this. I mean, that is amazing. I know it's a bit dated and the loading distance isn't that great in this game, but yeah, it's just amazing. Like that looks like something straight from The Lord of the Rings. That looks like Rohan. So cool.
5, 3.
Oh fuck. Nearly died. I'd love to see how Lydia's gonna make her way all the way down here. Like, with the normal means.
5, 3.
Or rather, how long it would take her to run from High Hrothgar, from the top of the mountain, all the way back to Whiterun. I'm guessing like 5 or 6-ish minutes it would take Lydia to run back. No, longer than that. 10, I'd say. So I think before we set off to Winterhold and Blackreach, we will go back to Solitude once more just to get some more food. Because I'm not sure if 30 see its lot of fish pieces will be enough, you know? It's a really long dungeon. I think it can take up to like... I don't know, but it's like hours, I think. I'm pretty sure it's hours. Oh, there's Lydia, look. So I'm guessing she somehow has managed to jump down the mountain as well. Why has my Eek been here with this dog all this time? Oh, it's Adwen. It's not my Eek. Hello?
We're traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored. They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands
Okay.
only. I've been looking...
Yeah, I know, you just said that.
I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours.
Oh.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, I know what that is. Quintus's note, would it be? No. Note. Well, letter from Quintus Navale. During Aurelian's convalescence, I've been studying the legends of the File. I don't know enough of enchanting to make one anew, but with the proper materials, I may be able to repair the original. Please come see me as soon as you can. Yeah, okay, so I think we'll go to Solitude, get some food. Then we'll go to Windhelm to speak with Quintus. And then we'll go to Winterhold.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Luspector's back. How are you doing? Sis Sol Kun.
Sis Sol Kun.
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called themselves.
Yeah, they normally just camp just on the side of the road, if you haven't noticed. What's that inventory like? We are nearly... Right, before we go to Blackreach, we have to empty out our inventory again, because we are once again nearly at the limit of what we can carry. Although, I think we are one level away from having a perk which removes all the weight from our heavy armor. So that's going to help a lot, but until then, I don't want to risk it too much. We need to go for a nap. We need to, yeah, we'll go for a nap. Wake up, have some food, and then do all the jobs. Just caught a thief in real life. It was in my house. I'm at the hospital. No hurts, luckily. Jesus! What happened? Wow, that's a big one, dude. Damn, I'm glad that you're okay, but yeah, that's awful. At least the thief is caught though, so that's good. Damn, that's not good, man.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you. It's a wonderful house, my love. We have a cozy little profit. Here.
4,000, nice.
This is your share, love.
Let's get some food as well from her.
Here, this is fresh. I'll have another meal ready
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Is that your pet,
Goodbye, my
Papa?
love.
He looks really scary.
Damn. Skyrim teaches us well. I know. Glocky's back as well. Jesus, man. But yeah, that's awful. Oh, speaking of which, like, that was weird. The other day, so in the kitchen downstairs, it leads to a garden, and the door to the garden is just like this massive sort of like glass wall. And one morning, I just wake up and I go downstairs to make myself a coffee, and I just see this like nice little dog just sat there looking at me from the garden, which is not my dog. I'm just like, what the fuck is the dog doing here? So then I, you know, went to like see if it's okay and all that stuff, and I've noticed that the door, which has a latch on the inside of on the outside of the garden, which leads to the street, is open as well. So like someone must have opened the latch, and the dog just used the like open door to just come through, and obviously couldn't get out because, you know, the door would have been blocked on the inside side. But yeah, I was like, holy fuck, we need to buy some stuff to make this more secure, because clearly somebody was potentially looking within the house, from inside of the house from the garden, which is fucking terrifying. So like, to actually find an actual thief in your house is awful. Coon, we'll leave it here. Potions, we'll have all the potions, because I think all the potions that we have at the moment are quite useful as well. Scrolls are fine, food is fine. Tomato soup, cool. Ingredients, we don't need ingredients. I will hang on to... actually, no. Never mind. Ice Wraith Teeth, we will hang on to them because we need them for a quest. So just in case we ever end up back in Riften, I have them. I can never remember if it's Jazzbait or Juniper Berries for the other quest. Salt pile, Silverfish egg, troll fat. Right, I'm gonna get the fire salts back though, just in case we need to cook some hot food. Fire salts. Huh? Quest items cannot be removed from your inventory. What? Briar hearts? Since when? Since when is that a quest item? Wait, why do I still have this? Okay, so those were quest items for one of the dungeons, but I'm not sure why I have them now. Okay, I think that's gonna do for now. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Right, we need to. Well, I'm not gonna sleep actually. No, there's no point sleeping or eating at the moment because we have to get carriage back to.
I wish they'd let me inside.
Winterhold. We're going to Winterhold.
My love.
So you might as well just sleep
Yes,
once we get to the inn
What do
over
you
there.
need?
So we have to wait for 3 hours here, so the food stall opens again. Yeah, it's pretty. I have to say, it's pretty cool that you're actually able to do this. So what's the story, if you don't mind me asking? What happened? Oh, my way to fill some records. See you soon. Keep up the good fight.
The finest fish here. Plenty of fresh fish.
I would like to have all the
Everything
fish in
I've got on
Skyrim, please,
display.
once again. Steak, yeah. And just 20 slaughtered fish. You've been slacking on the job, I think, a
These
little
are
bit.
troubled times. Be on your guard out there.
Right. I'm actually surprised that you're allowed to cast magic openly in the cities. I quite like the idea from Baldur's Gate 2, from the main city there. If you cast spells within the city, you instantly get who is this? You instantly get in trouble with like the magic police in that city. So like as soon as you cast a spell, a bunch of like hooded magicians just like teleport, like just appear all around you, and they basically arrest you
Kajita's wares.
for using magic.
You have coin.
It's quite weird that they would just like
Need a
accept
ride?
the fact that there's some guy just like randomly throwing firebolts and conjuring stuff in the city without reacting to it. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like if someone just like came out on the street where you live with a gun and just started going pew 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 pew. It just, you know, it's just kind of the same principle.
Where do you want to go?
Winterhold, please. Is it no, we were going to Windhelm for a sec.
Climbing back and we'll be off.
Yeah, let's go to Windhelm and
Windhelm's a
speak
bit
with
cool for
the
my tastes.
alchemist there.
And I ain't talking about the weather. You're not from Windhelm, are you?
Why is it all the way over here? Jesus Christ. I'm very cold, I'm weary, and I'm also famished. Very good. All is well. All is well on this stream. Dragon? Whereabouts? Right, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. You enjoy yourselves. I've got business to attend to. What time is it? It's okay. It's 12 a.m. So this is middle of the night. So we should probably get a bed for the night, and also buy whatever food she has in here as well. Where's she gone? Where's she gone?
Age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll
Huh?
drive out the empire from this land that we own.
Are you?
With our blood
Name's
and
Nils.
our steel,
I'm
we
the
will
cook up
take
at
back
Candlehearth
our
Hall.
home.
Okay, cool. What do you have for
Take a
sale?
look.
Down with Ulfric the
Drink for the
killer
thirsty,
king.
food for the
On
hungry.
the day of your death, we will
Cooked
praise
beef,
and
catfish, chicken, rabbit, and salmon. Okay, so that's some more food. I like a room.
Drink for the thirsty, food for... Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
We're the children of Skyrim, where we fight all our lives. And when some guard beckons, every one of us dies.
I'm so hungry, I literally have no stamina left. Like, pretty much all of it is depleted because of hunger. But I'm not gonna waste food now because that's stupid. That's pointless.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
The White File. We've not been here in a while. I'm guessing the Aurelian is now dead. Right? I'm guessing the Aurelian is gone now. No, he's still there. He's still dying. Norelian is asleep and dying. Okay, that's been going on for a while now.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
I have received your letter.
Good to hear. You can be a difficult man to find. Thankfully, those couriers are tenacious.
You think you know how to repair the file?
I have some thoughts. There are 3 crucial elements. Some may be easier to find than others. On the top of the throat of the world is a patch of unmelting snow. No heat can touch it. Then we need the tusk of a mammoth, ground to a fine powder as only the giants know how. The final step is tricky. It requires the Briar Heart of the Forsworn of the Reach.
That's why the Briar Hearts were a quest item.
The file can again be made whole.
Well, I have one of those things at the moment. Tell me about the Briar Heart.
The final tempering of the file was performed with a type of old magic that's been lost since the Dragon War. The nearest modern incarnation of it is the strange rituals practiced by the Forsworn. With the heart of one of their Briar warriors, I can lock the file's magic into its physical form. It's difficult to explain to the layman. Forgive me if I begin waxing alchemic.
So I don't suppose I can hand them all in at the moment, like one of them at the moment. I have to bring all 3. Okay.
Until next time.
Well, it's nice to know that I have to go back to High Hrothgar now to get some fucking snow for him. Would have been handy to have known this before, like a minute before. But here we are. Right, so I think we are good to go to Winterhold now. Yeah.
Name's Nils.
I've been looking for you.
Another
Got
one.
something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Items added. I think we got like 4,000 gold in that. I'm guessing we have an inheritance letter somewhere? That makes sense, right? Immortal blood, nothing under inheritance. God. Well, that's handy. Letter of inheritance, okay. Western Grandino. In the name of Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, it is with great regret that we inform you of Angranor once on its death. The deceased has bequeathed unto you a measure of inheritance in the amount of 100 gold pieces. And there I was thinking it was 4 grand. The Jarl's court has levied an amount of 10 gold pieces from the sum as the lawfully and honourably due tax. The remainder has been commended unto the care of a trusted courier for deliverance. While all of the Jarl's court grieves with you on this day, we rejoice in the knowledge that the deceased was in possession of dear friends and wealth to communicate unto them. May this lawfully bestowed inheritance prove as a reminder of your enduring faith in one another and the Jarl's beneficence recorded unto your birth. Whatever. So apparently we had some relative in Windhelm. It's not like, or at least in one of the Stormcloak cities. It's not like we would have known about that and been able to go and visit. $4,000 gold, yeah, right. I know.
Fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Got an ad about travel insurance with some AI-generated art. Nice, that's the best one. Yeah, if there's anything that's going to spark up trust in your brand and your business, is AI-generated art.
Need a ride?
That's what's going to do it.
Where do you want to go?
Nothing shouts, trust me, I'm a very good business, like not being bothered to pay an artist to actually, or a designer, to make some actual ads for you. Very good. Winterhold.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Right, so finally we've made it to Winterhold. This is the local inn. We are very cold, which is nice. That's always super, super nice. What time is it now? It's 3:30 PM. What we'll do is I'm going to buy some food from this guy.
If you have business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact.
I overheard something about the college.
That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss.
AI art literally killed my business. Really? How so? Do you mind telling the story? What do you have for sale?
Sate that appetite, huh?
Food!
Sate that appetite, huh?
Beef, pockfish, chicken breast, rabbit, venison chop. That's a pretty good selection of food. Just got.
Good day.
Alright, just to avoid the famished bug, let's leave and eat outside. Sadly, we do have to join a college for this, for the main quest line. To speak to somebody at the college about the scroll. But we don't have to stay there for very long. So normally, we would also explore, you know, the area around the college as well, because we are now in a new area on the map. But because I want to crack on with the main quest line, we'll just ignore that for now and yeah, just concentrate, laser focus on the main quest. I used to do maps and original characters for D&D, as well as writing homebrew campaigns. No one wants to pay for something they can AI for free. Yeah. It's a tough one. I understand using AI for certain things on a private level. I mean, you know, I do it all the time as well. I mean, without some help from the AI, I would not be able to do as much content as I am doing for YouTube. So there's, you know, that's handy. And I could never afford an artist or someone to help out with the channel in the first place. So there's that. But also, in something like this, I would probably pay money because it's actual art being created. You know, it's like an actual artist working on something. It's like when I used to be in a band, we would never use AI to generate artwork for t-shirts or album covers because it's just not right. So yeah, that sucks. But on the other hand, that's pretty cool that you know, that used to do that sort of stuff. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I can see how that's killed by AI, sadly. I don't know. I'm guessing the quality, though, of AI-generated stories is not as good. Because I've played with it just, like, to see... You know, I've asked it to generate, like, short stories before, and it was nowhere near as good as something that a person would actually write. It was just kind of stupid. But especially with something like maps, for example, there's a lot of... I don't know, I just find that a lot of the generative AI artwork is just missing a lot of the details, and there's like... You can always see it's a bit shit.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
So do you imagine there's any prospects to maybe go and work for someone else with that skill set, or maybe start something within that sort of same lane, but maybe in a different sort of avenue? Because those are some pretty useful skill sets, I have to say. Why are you here?
Oh. This is the college.
I didn't ask.
A safe haven for mages in Skyrim. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
May I enter the college?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I want to use the power of ice and fire to destroy any who oppose me.
I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
I think we both know I'll succeed here.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything
fuck.
of the sort.
Would you grant entry to the Dragonborn?
Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
A bit of a loss. Yeah, I can imagine if you've been doing that for a long time, but if you're an artist, I mean, if you're a writer, there's a lot of jobs that require writers. You know, it might not be nowhere near as exciting as writing campaigns for D&D, but there's a lot of copywriters, whether it's for social media, for PR, interviews. Because, like, we work with a company that, I mean, my employers, and because I work in marketing, we work with a company that is just specializing in writing copy for PR and that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of prospects there if you wanted to go into, like, PR stuff. Although, yeah, it's not going to be very exciting. You'll be doing, like, PR interviews to go under someone else's name from the company that you're trying to promote. Social media copy, maybe reviews, the kind of stuff, previews, etc. And, you know, since you draw maps as well, I mean, that is a pretty good artistic skill. So if you wanted to become an artist, I'm pretty sure you have a lot there in your portfolio to put on your CV and your applications to get a pretty good job somewhere else, whether it's for somebody else, you know. But yeah, I think there's a lot to do there, a lot to work with. But yeah, I don't know. It might be more interesting, might be the same level of interesting, might be less interesting, but I think there's things you could do with it. So what? She wants me to use a shout. I'm guessing she doesn't want me to use it on her, though. Let's throw that. Let's see. I'm going to quick save. I'm going to cast it on her.
No.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Huh? Okay. Report to Mirabelle Irvine. Okay. I'd rather just learn where the Elder Scroll is, if that's okay with everyone, but okay, I'll play along for now.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes.
Well, because we are not doing the faction quest lines in this series for now, it's a shame to miss out on all these like dialogues happening and passively, because they are related to the quest line of this faction, but at the same time we're not doing that at the moment, so we have to just move on. Oh, there you are. Also, if you're drawing maps and just do artwork and stuff, you could, I know it's not going to be the best probably, but you know, just get a few extra dollars or whatever your currency might be. You could do things like Etsy, etc. Spell tome telekinesis arrows. Okay. Research notes. This spell tome will teach its reader the unique art of telekinesis arrow, giving both a lesser power and the knowledge to craft these special arrows. Upon firing the arrow, one will find it to be suspended, frozen in the air until the telekinesis arrow lesser power is cast, upon which the volley will be released. It appears that only a certain number of arrows can be suspended in the air at any time. Attempting to fire any more than 10, they are simply returned to the archer's quiver. While suspended, one can pluck them from the air, however. Upon making a contact, these arrows lose their magical power and cannot be retrieved. As they contain magical properties of their own, they appear to be impervious to enchantments from the bow they are fired from. Okay. Well, since I have it now, I might as well learn it. Phoenix welcome. Oh yeah, caster becomes visible. Yeah. Soul trap. Yeah. Okay. Let's speak to this guy.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Of course I do. Do you have one on... Do you have one here?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
What about the Dragonborn?
What about? Wait. Are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay, off you go.
Until next time.
Actually, no, come back here.
To assembling this collection.
What do you have for sale?
It's
I'm guessing you'll have some
I have
spells.
a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
No spell books. Okay. Do you have any of the books that I need for the quests? I need a mirror, and I'm not sure if that's the one that I need. I'm gonna get it just in case, but I don't think that's the one I need. Anyways, as you were.
Next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
City of Stone. Yeah, I don't see any of the books that we need. Oh well, anyways, where's the books?
You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain. Until next time.
Are those the books? Oh yeah. Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls. Okay. By Septimus Cygnus, College of Winterhold. Imagine, how long is this? Not too long. Okay, let's have a little read. We've not read a story in a long time. Imagine living beneath the waves with a strong-sighted blessing of most excellent fabric. Holding the fabric over your gills, you would begin to breathe drink, its warp and weft. Though the plant matter fibers imbue your soul, the wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until it stank to heavens of prophecy. This is one manner in which the scrolls first came to pass, but are we the sea, or the breather, or the fabric? Okay, so I can see what kind of a book this is. This is not gonna make any sense to anyone. Effects of the Elder Scrolls. Now, this is gonna be a bit more interesting, I think. Bit lengthy. Yeah, this is long. I don't want to be reading for another 20 minutes. We just have to get a move on with the quest.
The Arcanium is always accepting new volumes. I'll take what I can get.
This Ruminations book is incomprehensible. Isn't that... I just said that, in other words.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields.
Nice.
He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
It's gonna be a pain getting to him. He is literally to the north from here. We have to swim through the sea, and as we know, the sea is a killer with cold temperatures. So it's gonna be a pain in the ass. We do have the flame cloak spell, so that might save us from freezing to death. As some commenter said before, but I don't think that worked when I tried it the last time. What quests do we have equipped at the moment? I'm going to unequip miscellaneous and just concentrate on this one. So, okay. Discerning the transmundane. Where is he? Literally to the north from here. So we do have to go all the way back down. We just jump into the water from here? It's a bit of a fall. Right, why don't we try this? Flame cloak. And shout, become ethereal. So we'll do flame cloak first. Shout. And here we go. Cool, that's one way to do it. And we've not had any pop-ups saying that the weather is freezing, so that's a good sign. We are chilly now. Let's hope we have enough time to actually make it to the guy. Go this way. There is a tomb. This way as well. I'm gonna ignore it for now. I think it's all the way up there. So we have to ignore it anyways. Right, how do we get to the cross? So I think if we go this way and then just continue going north, that's how we'll get to, what's his name? Septimus. Just be careful about the water. Flame cloak. I honestly have no idea if that works under weather. Someone said it does, but I'm not sure. Right, quick save. Actually, what we could do here is sprint.
What?
Well, we are not freezing, so that worked. So yeah, flame cloak works on water at least. Bears, because of course we have bears. We're getting close to the cave, as we can see now on the compass. I think that's where we need to go, is that cave. Oh, for fuck's sake. We are freezing rather quickly, though. This way. Another bear on the way. Which is also quite nice because we have all the time in the world to be fighting 1 million bears on the way. Or is that a hawker? That's a hawker. Okay, so these guys are fine. They just kind of chill. Unless you get too close. I don't want to fight you. Is that a dragon, or is Lydia fighting hawkers for some reason? I am hoping that the Septimus does have a fire in this cave, because I'm gonna freeze if I don't get some kind of a source of warmth from somewhere soon. Okay. Feel warmer, but still very cold. Yes. Is there a fire? I can't tell. There's a little lantern. I don't suppose that's gonna generate a lot of heat. What do we have here? Fire salts. Boethius proving. Let's read that. Some kind of a quest. Cool.
Dig, Dwemer, in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
I heard you know about the Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp.
So where is this scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Can you help me get to the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Blackreach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Blackreach? Cast upon where Dwemer's city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Where is this Blackreach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep. Tower Mzark. Oftand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Blackreach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
2 things I have for you. 2 shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its Sky Dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
So map updated, we have some items, and we are ready to go and then recover the Elder Scroll. What do I do with the sphere?
The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for
Okay, so this guy
hearing?
speaks in riddles. There's no point speaking to him anymore. I'm actually getting warmer while being here. I think I am. Is it rapid though? It's not very quick. I think we are fine to go back to Winterhold. I think we we have enough health to make it back. So yeah, we might as well set off. Would it be better to ride a horseback? I think it might be. I think there was enough land for us to ride it fairly safely. Reminds you of Cicero? In a way, yes. Yeah, in a way. There's the same kind of like insanity to it. Although I think Cicero is a bit more straightforward than he is. So, yeah, I think the best way is to go back to Winterhold and then from there go to Alftand. So let's just retrace our steps. So we've come from this way. That goes up, right, so that goes straight to the tomb. We are not going to do the tomb now. I know that we have to go back to Septimus at some point, so we might as well just leave it for then. Yeah, one day when we will, after we've done the main quest line, I think, and we will continue exploring the rest of the map, we will do the entirety of Winterhold and its area, and the areas around it. Then, but for now, I just want to crack on because I am feeling a little bit of Skyrim fatigue. So I kind of want to get most of the main storyline finished and jump to something else for a little bit for a series, and then we'll come back to do the rest of Skyrim later on in the year, I think. I also think because now I've been banging out content on Skyrim for so long. I also think that YouTube is now quite bored of it as well, because in the last couple of weeks' time, my SEO, my algorithm has been absolute ants. So I think, yeah, it's time to try something new, I think, on the channel. Shakespeare is here. How are you doing? All good? Yeah, I'm well. I'm well. All things considered, quite good. Okay, so we are just under Winterhold. How the fuck do I get back up? I think there is a path on the other side of that bridge above us. So if you go this way, we will find it. This whole area, though, is completely frozen, so I think before we set off to find Blackreach, it might be a shout to go back to the inn and just warm up a little bit. Or we might actually freeze on the way to Blackreach. Yeah, I hate this part of the map. It's so difficult to navigate, especially now in survival mode as well. Because nothing, like, everything looks the same. Everything is just a massive pile of snow. There aren't really that many roads. And yeah, getting lost in the snow now basically means that I will die because I'll just freeze to death. So it's all quite pants. This is not a way to travel, but it's working for now. Right, we've done it. Somehow. Listening to me would be a nice end to my work day / week. Listening to me just bang on about shit for the next 2 hours would be a nice way to end your week, do you say? That's nice. Thank you. The frozen half. Here we go. Yeah, let's warm up a little bit. What time is it now? It's 11 PM, so I think we'll get a bed and spend the night.
If there's anything you need, sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Until next time.
Move, goblin. Can everyone please leave my room? Why are you here in my room?
If you needed to.
Anyways, yeah, let's do for 8 hours. Get beauty sleep, and then, yeah, we'll have some food. I might actually check with the innkeeper again if he has any more food left. If it replenishes every 24 hours or so. Or daily. Because that might be handy.
Appetite, huh?
No.
Until next time.
Either way, I think we do have enough food, so that should be fine. Taking the dog out. Oh, cute. Catfish. Satisfied, well fed. We went from peckish to satisfied to well fed on one dish. It's weird how that happens sometimes. Sometimes you have to eat a lot to get anywhere. Sometimes it takes one dish to get well fed. And sometimes it takes about 10 dishes for you to get famished again for some reason. It's very weird how it works. Right, I'm guessing if I follow this path north, it will take me to where I need to go. I hope. I do wish that this horse also had the Dwemer horse's stamina, which basically never runs out. You know, the Dwemer horse never runs out of stamina. I wish we had it on this horse as well, because in this climate, that would be very handy. If you could just gallop a way through without having to stop. We're about to enter another ruin. Thankfully, we are way faster than the trolls, so we can just outrun them. But yeah, how are you, Shakes? How have you been doing? Good week? Everything well with you? It feels like the last couple of streams I've been trying to just push for a lot of progress within the exploration and stories and quests and whatnot. I've kind of ignored a lot of the chat. Well, I've not really ignored it, but I've not really instigated it a lot, if that makes sense. Doing well? All good. That's good. That's good to hear, my dude. Right, we are here. It is all completely frozen. Is this a good place to dismount? Where is the entrance? Apparently underneath us. Okay, so we see a tower. I'm guessing the entrance is in this tower. Can I get down? Yes, I can. Let's jump onto here. Let's quick save, actually, just before we die. Onto here, there we go. So I'm guessing, yeah, that's the entrance. Yeah, this place is absolutely fucking massive. I remember my first playthrough when I completed Skyrim for the first time, and the only time really. I've only ever completed Skyrim once. Yeah, I remember just being sick and tired of Blackreach and this dungeon at the end of it, because it just goes on for so long. But it's a good one. There's a lot of environmental storytelling. Like, for example, we just entered and we can, you know, there was a bunch of bodies in camps outside. People dead. We've entered. We see another camp. We see a loot, so we can tell that, you know, people were trying to explore this place before. They brought shovels. They brought loot, so they expected to be here for a long time. So they brought means to explore the cave and also have some kind of an entertainment as well. We see a lot of bedrolls, so we can also tell that they were prepared to stay here for a long time. And there were a few of them here. We have somebody here who's lost their mind. The more we walk, the more we lose the voice. Yeah, I think it's further down. Oh, must be through there somewhere. We can't get to it at the moment. Let's go around. Yeah, it loops back, and I think the voice came from this way. We have enemies. I'm gonna have to loot all of these just in case they carry soul gems, because I don't think I have enough soul gems that are filled. Potentially. I'm gonna pick up all the books on dwarves actually, because I think it will be nice to just read through them at some point and learn the story of the dwarves. Dwemer inquiries. Yeah, there's a lot of books on the dwarves actually. If only Umani would have left one of these dwarven machine creatures intact for me to study. The fact that they almost killed those Khajiit brothers in the middle of the night doesn't mean we couldn't have found a way to disable one. We dragged some stuff in front of their pipes they came out of to stop them from coming back. They are simply fascinating. It is just as Calcelmo described in Dwarves version 2. Volume 2. The appearance does, in fact, resemble that of an arachnid. I had thought that to be an embellishment given by his source, fucking whatever. The inclusion of the soul gem into the design of the apparatus is quite remarkable. It could explain the focus for the lightning that he describes. Oddly enough, it doesn't appear to be the main power source for the apparatus, perhaps some sort of harmonic resonance with the energies contained in the soul gem to bring heat to a small boiler. Too early to say conclusively. That does raise the question of where they get the liquid for the boiler, however. That was strange. I thought I just saw something moving beyond the barred door. It looked vaguely humanoid. I wonder if it could be an undiscovered automaton. I'm going to move my bedroll down here to see if I can catch another glimpse of it. This is also exciting. So that could have either been a Falmer or one of the... I can't remember what they were called. Not Centurion, but the one that rolls around as a ball and then just opens up after. Hello. I think this is the way back to the voice. Well, there is a torch. That's a dead end. There's the chest. Coin purse, that's fine, but yeah, there's nothing useful to us down here. Hello.
Who is this, brother?
Hello.
Another of the smooth skins looking for food? This one wasn't trapped with us. No, you're
I don't need to kill you. Shame. Jada. Minor healing potions, I'm gonna take those. And other than that, I think we are all good. Nothing useful. Now, Jazar, his brother. It's 3 gold. Vigorous Magicka, Pillar of Strength, and Ultimate Healing, which is quite nice. We have a journal. This one is at his wit's end. I signed Jada and myself up for this expedition to try to get him clean of the skooma. I brought a small supply to try bring him down slowly, but the storm has had us trapped in the glacier for weeks. The others have not yet caught on that one with fur should not shake so much from the cold. But I've run out of the little skooma I brought, and Jada is getting pretty bad. He started hallucinating creatures coming out of the ice and the ruins. The others are starting to think he may be behind Valley's disappearance, but I know he would never do something like that. Empty skooma bottles, okay. Kind of healing, but healing potions, cool. Yeah, so far none of these journals have really been that helpful. They build mystique around this dungeon, but they don't really bring anything really exciting. It's been about a week since Valley went missing, and now Endrast is gone too. We found blood leading over the bad of doorway, but Solas seems to think that they found a way through and that they are trying to cut him out of the discovery. He keeps saying that we need to press on. We've managed to break through into another section of the ruins and Anemon Cullery, where the dwarves would produce their automatons. Okay, it's just, yeah, I'm not really sure if it's worth reading them. It's gonna drip feed us a little bit of details about the Dwemer ruins, but we've now seen enough of them to the point where it's nothing really new for us. Like, we've seen automatons, we've seen these guys, we've seen the spiders, so there isn't really much new to it. I'm still going to open the journals just in case they update our journal, you know, our quests, but I think I'm going to probably not bother reading them. I wonder if that also blocks... Yeah, I think that blocks... the shield blocks the... what do you call it? The spell from the spiders. Not the spell. They're like electric discharge that they do. I'm also going to skip on all these little rooms like these where they just have like one chest inside, because we're actually doing okay on potions. So we don't need to be opening every chest to see what's inside. Okay. We could spend the night here. What time is it now? It's 10 AM, so it's fine. I'm pretty sure we are not tired. We are a little bit cold, but that's fine. We are not tired or hungry. Right, we'll leave that there. We'll just push on. So, yeah, those things can push you off. I'm gonna jump over them instead. Put some light on so I can see. Yeah, there could be some traps on here as well. Like, I thought this rock was gonna be a trap as well. Yeah, this is going to take us the rest of the stream, I think, and then some as well during the next one. This is a long dungeon. I mean, Blackreach itself, which is the end bit of this whole thing, is, yeah, it's also massive. Small little city underground. To be fair, is it? It's not that small. If you compare it to something like Windhelm or Whiterun, like, I think it's about the same size as, like, the actual cities in Skyrim, if not bigger, from what I remember. So it's pretty big. Starting to see the Falmer influences on this place. Right, quick save and just run past before Lydia triggers the traps. I could just jump down, really. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. What is my current shout? If I do Ethereal...
5, 2.
Yeah, I should be fine to jump down. We do have a body on here, though. What do you have? Yagra Godtwog. Nothing on her. To be fair, we could just jump all the way down with the shout active, which I'm kind of tempted to do, to be honest. Let's wait for it to recharge and then jump down.
5, 2.
Here we are. Cool. And we have our former friends now as well. Yeah, I don't really mind skipping through this section of the dungeon because it's nothing new. We've seen these kind of dungeons before. I'm just trying to get to Blackreach as soon as possible because that is the exciting bit in this whole quest. Oh my... Why can I not hit him? So I'm guessing we need to go this way now. Heal up. Good. There's a little trap here. Thankfully, Lydia is nowhere near to trigger it, so we are pretty safe. Alftan Cathedral. Let's see. Plenty of traps. Defender. Never mind. What are you doing here? Vampire dust. Why do you have that? You're not a vampire. What about you? Are you a vampire? No, you're not. Yeah, that was weird. I would argue that you have something that you've seen something very similar to this, but fair enough. Can get one, that's pretty good. Are we cold by any chance? No, we are comfortable. So at least we are not freezing in here, even though I guess a cave like this could be quite cold. Especially considering that it's buried under a lot of snow and ice. Oh, nice one. You managed to kill this all by yourself. Okay, so how does this open up there? I think that's going to be a switch up there. We are peckish. So yeah, I think that's just opened the door. There is a ballista on the other side. I can see it through there. I wonder if there's going to be a trap in there as well, which will trigger the ballista to shoot us. So I'll have to be careful. Let's eat. We are once again well fed. I do hope to find some more beds as we travel down into this ruin. I know there are beds in Blackreach, but I'm not sure how far away are we from Blackreach at this point. Key to Alftant lift. Okay. So the cool thing about Blackreach is that you actually unlock a lot of different entry points as you traverse through the dungeon. So, yeah, if you get tired of it, you can just take a little break and do whatever else you want to do. And then come back to the checkpoint, which is the lift, to continue when you're ready.
Sulla, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
What the fuck?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back. Have all the glory for yourself.
I thought I heard something.
Oh. Wait, if they're fighting each other, can't we just let them do this between themselves? I'm stressed. I'd rather not fight him with Lydia down next to him because I could potentially hit her by accident and kill her. Right, he's done. You're done. Umana. Taj of the Blooded. When bashing does 3 points of bleeding damage for 5 seconds. So that's unique, I think. We'll take that. And yeah, that's the lift back to Skyrim. So I'm gonna activate the lift just so it is open if I need it. Why is that not open? No, go back. we accidentally pressed on this on the lift rather than the switch that opens the door. What are you doing there? What? Where did this random guy come from? There you go. Right. Let's go down. What do you have? Staff of paralysis. Target that failed to resist are paralyzed for 10 seconds. So you can. So that's targets that fail. So instead of having to cast a spell on the floor, I could just use this. But I don't think that raises our alteration skill level, does it? I'll take it just in case. But I'm not sure. And this is it. Blackreach. It is pretty. I remember seeing it for the first time in 2011 and just thinking like, wow, this is beautiful. Who is killing me? I will actually laugh so much if I manage to do this whole dungeon in like 2 hours. That would be crazy. Because this is so big. But we've already done a lot of progress. So is this where I've come from? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna let them deal with the enemies and we'll just start exploring all the little buildings and houses here. Sindarian's Field Laboratory. Okay, let's have a look inside. That Imperial guy had a paralysis sword. Did he? I'm gonna have to go back and check, but I don't think so. Sindarian's Field Journal. I'll take that. And we have a bed, so we could just settle here for the night if we had to. Just handy. We have a pot, knapsack, a workbench. Okay, alchemy table and enchanting table. So yeah, this is clearly supposed to be our base of operation while being down here. Crimson Inn route. Discover the significance of Crimson Inn route. Okay. Should I just eat one? Damage health. Right. We've learned something. So much stuff in here. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of this. This is all useful stuff. Right, so let's have a look at Sindarian's journal. That might have some notes on the Crimson Inn route. Collect Crimson Inn route in Blackreach. Oh! -1 hour 30. So we were not supposed to eat it. Okay. Let's reload the game, shall we? Although, am I actually going to bother with collecting 30 of these plants in here? Because I think that's how the game makes you spend so long in here, by collecting all these 13 inn roots. 13 inn roots. So, yeah, I guess it's between whether I want to do that, or if I just want to speedrun it, essentially. Yes, thanks for getting in the way. Right, so I think this is it. Let's quick save. Let's read the journal now. Is it long? It's fairly long. Yeah, it's quite long. I'm not going to bother. Quick save. Got to go to bed early. My head hurts. Lovely stream. Good night to you all. Good night to you, Glocky, as well. Hope you get better soon. Hope it doesn't last for days, as it sometimes tends to do. But yeah, get some sleep. Get some sleep and rest. To be fair, there are a lot of these plants around. What makes it harder to... What? Invisible fucking chorus. Yeah, what makes it difficult to find them, unlike the normal Nim route, is that they don't glow in darkness. We can still listen out for them. That's going to be another lift, right? Yeah, that's another lift. Alright, let's go open it and open it from the outside. Cool. Go back down. Another one. So, because the game, like, after we've eaten one of them, and the game said -1, I'm guessing there's only 30 in here, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't mark it as -1. Oh, yeah, being shot at, yeah, from all the way over there, cool. Fishing equipment, so I guess there are some rare fish to be found in this lake, which we'll completely ignore because it's going to be a bit boring to just fish here for an hour. I don't know, maybe one day we will kind of pay more attention to fishing and maybe try to do that quest one day, but for now I'm not too bothered. It's not like it's part of the main of the vanilla game. It's very much an addition that was added in the Anniversary Edition with the Creation Club content. So it's not. Yeah, you don't really need to engage with it if you don't want to. It's a very much a side activity. Although it's cool that they've actually implemented a quest line for it. That's going to be a massive spider, isn't it? In this corner. Palmer Bros. Ninroot. Oh, they do glow. I can see a little glow on that side. Because that's a bit handy. Then again, there's a lot of things here that glow. Those mushrooms are beautiful. And there is a massive mechanical sun in the middle of this place as well. So that's 12 hour 30. So we are nearly halfway there. Reeking Tower. And here I have an in route. There you go. Alright, let's see. Oh, we are overcumbered now because of the nin route that we've gathered. This is nice. What can I drop? Right, Lydia, I'm gonna give you a staff and a shield. So why don't you take this, Staff of Paralysis. If you use that, that'll actually be pretty cool. Although it would deplete the charge on it, but yeah, it'd be cool to see how you use that kind of a thing.
You lead, I'll follow.
So I think as long as we don't pick up any crap along the way now, we should be fine. I'm not entirely sure what's supposed to be in here that's so interesting. Oh, another lift. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's worth it. Although, if we manage to take off the whole Blackreach in one go, we won't really need to come back here later on. So, is it really worth? Oh no, it's not the outside. We're just higher up. I'm not going to risk jumping over because I'm not going to make it. Actually, let me quick save and try not... Yeah, fuck that. Reload. And maybe try again. Yeah, that's done it. Nothing to collect. Okay, so I think the whole point of this little area of this platform is to pick up that one nin route. And that also tells me that it does seem like there are only 30 of them in this dungeon, so every one counts. Otherwise, they wouldn't put that much emphasis on that, you know, on building a lift just to get to the nin route. And I'm saying they, I mean the developers, not the Dwemer, obviously. So
5, 2.
Let's see. I've been here before, right? Yeah, I have, yeah. We've got some former here, I think, or are they already dead? Has Lydia killed them all already? Okay. Halfway there. What is this building? Silent Ruin. Another plant. Warrior book. We've read it before. Doesn't matter. It's a trap as well. Oh, no, we haven't. Okay, that's cool. Gold, stamina potion. Right. This is massive. Yeah, huge. Let's try to head south a bit more. Another Centurion down here. Let's see if we can kill it. What's this? Geode vein. Do I need it for anything? I'm not sure. I haven't got a pickaxe anyway. Come on then, let's have it. In the dig. There you go. Grand Soul Gem, we'll take that. Other than that, we're kind of useless. Need some more Duracells for my sword. Right, I think that's the best we can do without wasting a lot of the charge from a bigger soul gem. Giant. What are you doing here? Should I kill him? Let's quick save and see what he has on him. I'm gonna soul trap him as well. There you go. Soul captured. Nice. Giant's Toe, Gold, Mammoth's Tusk. I think we need one of those for a quest, right? We are hungry. I'm currently not sure where I need to go. It's pretty disorientating to be in a place this big. I think this is new though, we've not been here before. Let's open this, that's gonna be a lift going outside. And that is something else altogether. How did that giant fit in there? I mean, quite easily. Like, if he just got into one of those lifts, he'd easily manage to get down, but also, how would he manage to get into one of those lifts? And, you know, it doesn't quite make sense, unless there is maybe some kind of explanation for why there is a giant down here from some journal somewhere. I don't know. Oh, if you find some more of them, maybe this is like one of the natural habitats now. Well, then that would also insinuate that there would be some mammoths and other giants down here as well, so we'd have to find some more evidence for them being here. Gatehouse. Right, okay. I think we've come here a bit too early. That's the one we've killed. It is now in T-pose for some reason. Nice. Yeah, I love to see, especially in Bethesda games, I love to see just like a gradual increase in small bugs happening. Because it always indicates that the game is slowly going to shit. It gradually just becomes worse and worse and worse. Can I open this already? No. It opens from the other side with that switch. Who are you? Former servant. Okay. Now, how did that happen?
You won't live to see tomorrow. Victory is yours. I submit.
How did this happen?
No. Not like this.
Okay. Is there a way for me to reach them somehow from here? No, I don't really see a way. Even if I can't find anywhere high enough for us to just use the sprint shout to maybe fly across. We'll have to find the proper way somewhere. Is this new? I think it is as well. Yeah, we've not been here before. That could be the main entrance to that fortification. We'll go there after we've done this corner. Because I think this is going to lead to a dead end. Yeah, kind of. Farm Overseer's house. So I imagine there's going to be some veg and Ninroot in here, right? No, instead we got some bones. Am I tired yet? We are drained, so we could sleep here for a bit. Right, I'll leave for now. I think we are doing fine. It's only 7 PM. I think... I don't know. We could maybe start thinking about going to bed somewhere. Slowly. Right, let's see this tower. And after the tower, we'll go to the fort, clear it out, and either sleep in the fort or in the farmhouse. I'm trying to see if there are any more Ninroot down here. Yeah, there's one over there, I think. And down there, I can see little bits of glow. Is that an... Oh no, that's Tower of Mzark. Right, so it's not going to Skyrim. Let's see where that goes. Okay. Ooh. We do have a quest marker in here. What's it saying? Transcribe the lexicon and recover the Elder Scroll. Oh, this is it. And that's going to be a lift going back to Skyrim, right? This is, yeah, Skyrim. Okay, so we'll go up, we'll open the gate outside, and we'll come back to get the scroll and continue exploring Blackreach. Because there is still a lot more to be done there. Well, here we are. We're about to get our first Elder Scroll in this playthrough. Where is the console? Up there. Okay. So let's see what it does. And we have to align this as well. Right, let's see. These are not working. What if I press this? What about this one? Right, this is not working. Do I need some more items for this? Does that change as I press the buttons? I don't think it does. Oh. Okay, so that unlocks those buttons. I think that pattern has to match the pattern on the globe. It's kind of hard to tell what it is and what it isn't. So I think that's... one of them is forward and one of them is to go back to the last step. So let's just circle through these. Oh, we've now opened that one. That one's unlocked now. So what does that one do? Oh shit. Okay. Any more? Okay, and now the last one. So essentially you just click the buttons until something happens, which is not really a great puzzle, is it? And there it is, the Elder Scroll. Yep. That's that. Started Alduin's Bane. I've located the Elder Scroll that was used to cast Alduin forward into our time by the Nords heroes of old. If Pathanax is right, if I read it near the time wound, I will get a vision of the past when the ancient Nords used the Dragon Rend shout against Alduin. Where is the time wound supposed to be? Oh, at the peak of... okay. So I have to go back to High Hrothgar to complete the quest. Right, for now, we'll just go back and explore the rest of Blackreach, though. I do actually want to get all 30 of Nin roots and see what that does, because I can't remember what the reward for that quest actually was. Hang on a minute. So I still need to transcribe the lexicon somehow. Did I not do that? Oh, I need to grab it. I think I need to grab it back. I forgot the cube. Yeah, it's still there. I think I need to grab that. Yeah. Give the lexicon to Septimus. Right, so that is a quest item still. Cool. Other than that, yeah, we got the Elder Scroll, we've got the lexicon, we are done with this tower. We don't really have to come back here again, because there are plenty more of the lifts we can use instead. So I think this is, yeah, we'll just leave this area as it is. If anything, we do have the gate open on the other side. So it's all good. Although this lift through there does take us straight back to where we entered the cave, the dungeon. So it could be quite handy to just re-emerge back in that same place. Let's get those plants there and there. Since we're already here, we might as well do that. Can I actually jump back up here after? Maybe. I am chilly, so I'm guessing the water is freezing. Okay, I think you guys have this covered. Maybe, no, I'm gonna go get this one here. Warmonger, is it? Not for long. I'm gonna steal your soul as well. Whack! Soul captured, good. Gold, other than that, we'll leave it there. Anything in the tent? There is a chest. Gold. Daedric's Sword of Garnering. Absorb 25 points of stamina. It's a good weapon, although it's still nowhere near as powerful as Torment. But it's cool to see that we are now starting to see Daedric weapons just in the game. Dear girl, hi, how are you doing? Good to see you. Right, Nin roots. Where are thou? That's one, that's geode. Yeah, I'm not sure if I need the geodes for anything. I think that's a unique or to Blackreach, but I'm not sure what it does and if I need it. We do have little stairs here, that's quite handy. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we could actually go back up. Is that glowing? Yeah, that's an in route as well. $21 out of 30. We might actually be able to do this whole thing in one stream, which is amazing. I honestly expected this to take us like 2 or 3 streams. We're doing pretty well so far. I mean, to be fair, we still might end up having to do a little bit of the next stream in here. But yeah, this is good progress so far. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one, and we'll go back up and see what this fortress is about. It's interesting how the Falmer have human servants in here. How did that come to be? How did that happen? I don't see any glowing. So I think we are in route 3. Oh, there's one there. Okay. There must be more here than 30. Definitely. We are peckish. Let's have some food. Yeah, I might have overbought the food. I expected to be here for many, many days. But we'll be fine. Doing good. Came to visit my Mom, so now she has to listen to this too a bit. Hello to her mum. I do apologize for my foul language that I will be using throughout the show. I try to be good, but I just fail. Right, let's see. Former servant. Yeah, this is interesting to me. How did this happen? Human flesh. We can harvest them for flesh. And it does restore magicka in a potion. So, it's not the worst thing you can find. Oh, what am I saying? We are also a cannibal now. I forgot about that. List of words. Former ear. Yeah, I don't know. We do have a very limited inventory space, so we'll probably not pick up all the things that we find. 5 nin route left to pick up. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, I love this massive mechanical sun in this place. It's so cool. Guessing that opened one of the gates. The 30 Crimson Nin route always annoys me so much. It's a pain to find the last ones. So, my question is, are there exactly 30 of them in this dungeon? Because I thought I'd struggle a bit more with it, but I'm doing quite okay with picking them up. Like, I did eat one without realizing that it's a quest item, and when I activated the quest, it did tell me that I'm -1 nin route from completing the quest, so I assumed it is a fixed number, but I don't know. It seems like there are a lot of them in here. But yeah, in general, like I was saying, I did expect this dungeon to take a lot longer to complete, but we are running through it. There's a bit more than 30, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think there must be more. Because we've got 25 so far, and there's still a lot of the map that we've not explored. So there must be more of them. Right, what are those buildings? So we have the bait hall. The bait hall, the bait... Okay, so there's different entrances to the same building. Okay. Let's heal up. So that's gonna go back out, right? Ooh, it leads to another bit. Okay. Yeah, that sun is so cool. Pumping station. I expect to find something cool in here. Another Blackreach dot. Right, let's see what's down here. Who are you? Enemy. I want to know how these people came to be here as servants. Such a weird thing. How would you just stumble across Blackreach in such a big number, find a bunch of former here and be like, do you know what? I'm gonna serve them from now on. This is it. I came here to seek treasure, but instead I found Farmer. Ugly blind elves from the caves, and I'm gonna just stay here and serve them for the rest of my life. Catacombs. Oh. Right. Jeez, this place is massive. Alright, so I want to explore, but I also don't want to stray too far from the main bit. And all the other bits, actually. This is fucking huge. Yeah, me too. It's the area is so unlike anything else in the game, with like the massive glowing mushrooms and the mechanical sun. Yeah, it's amazing. It looks so awesome. So there's a path through here. Let's see what's down here. This looks like a vault from Fallout in a way. It's like Skyrim's own version of a vault. Can I jump up? Come on. Jump. How the fuck do I get out? Oh, for fuck's... Jump! There we go. So where is that going back to? Oh, this hall. Okay. So we just loop back. Right, there's nothing new in there. Cool. Let's push on. That is closed. So, essentially, that's a dead end, and there's nothing else to do here. What a useless location. There's a little thing over here, actually. And there's a little bit there as well. So maybe there's more to it. Ooh, switch. So that probably deactivates the traps, right? Which will be handy for Lydia if she ever manages to come back here. To make her way down here, rather. She's never been here before. So we are back in Blackreach. Whereabouts? Ninroot to our left. Right, so we're outside the fortress, and the fortress is this way. Alright, let's go back, because there are a few things that we've not seen in the fortress area, still. I don't see any glowing from the Ninroots. So yeah, I wonder if we will get stuck with like the last Ninroot to collect, just not being anywhere. The first 29 were fine, it's just the last one. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Where have I been and where have I not been? So, yeah, so the only way we can go from here is to the bait hole. And there was a corridor in here that we've not explored. Right? this looks interesting. What's that? A Dancing Fire, Volume 6. Old news. So again, where have I been before? Right, yeah, this is the place. I want to go here. Wait, I've been here before. Yes, I have, but then we went this way, and we've not been to see what's over here. Also, there's another corridor this way. I'm guessing that just loops back there. Blackreach, okay. Yeah, okay. Some wisps over here. I'm guessing there's an in-root plant over there. So I'm going to put a marker. Can I put a marker? No. So to the north from, well, north and east from the ruin, there's an in-root plant. I'm not sure how the Dwemer would have an orcish sword and leather scout armor in this chest all the years ago. But that's, yeah, that's not really something to be questioned, is it? Video game logic. So, I think we can just jump down with the Ethereal Shout active, and whack! Nice. Oh, fuck, there's a wisp over there as well. Right. Can you please stand still for a sec? So I can whack you. You are chilly, I'm not surprised. I'm being shot at with ice. Fucking stand still. Right, never mind. I'm not gonna chase you around like an idiot. I actually have no stake in fighting her, so there's no point. Okay, so whereabouts am I now? Have I been here before? No. If I go to the left, we'll loop back to Silent Ruin. And Sindarian's place is... where? Yeah, I'm confused. So Lydia, etc. are fighting the Wismother and the Former. I don't see there's an in-root plant over this way. And I'm guessing there's going to be some more if I go that way as well. And there's probably more down this way as well. Right, let's go down here first. There's a plant over this way as well. Yeah, I think we are fine. We'll find an in-root easy enough. Yeah, we need 2 more. Yeah, we know where they are. Centurion this way, and I remember there being a massive dragon in here somewhere. You must kill Lydia. You must. Okay. Centurions. Let's go towards the massive candle. What does this do? En route on that bridge over there. But what is this? That's just a source of light, I think. We do have a door here. War quarters, right. Yeah, cool. Is this going to be absolutely humongous? So far, pretty chill. We got some beds. Okay, so we could spend the night here. Seems, yeah, it seems safe enough. So let's sleep for 8 hours. Get beauty sleep in. Refreshed. And probably quite hungry. Satisfied. Well fed now. Double bed, just up here. If only I'd known. Chest. Is this it? War quarters, that's it. Okay. Weird. There was nothing in here to indicate that this had anything to do with anything organized. It was just a bunch of beds. Kind of like a barracks, but there was no other furniture to indicate any other activity other than sleep. Right, I see. It's easier to get to it from this side, I think. There's another one there, actually. Right, bring 13 en route to Avrusa Serafi. And she is where? I'm guessing the... No, not that one. That's a lexicon. Return to your roots. Okay, it's that farm that was growing en route on the outside. Right, okay. So what else do we have in here then? War quarters, exit. There's this massive area in the middle we've not seen yet. So if I just keep going this way to the north, we'll see what's there. What's that? Is that the war quarters? Yeah. There is also that structure there we've not seen. But that's... the quest marker tells me to go this way to go back to Septimus. So I think what we'll do is go north here for a little bit. See what this is about. I do remember there being a massive dragon here, which I've not seen yet. Okay. Cool. Whatever. Is that another sun or the same one we've seen before? It's the same one we've seen before. I'll kill you if I have to. We've been here before. Yeah, we've been here before, I think. Right, so we could go towards Sindarian's field lab, which is to the northern east from here. And just see what's that area. We've not been there, apparently. Is that the right way? That's the right way, yeah. I don't really expect much to be there. But I want to feel like I've seen most of this location. Because, I don't know, it's weird. I remember this being such, like, so much bigger than what it is. But actually, it's fairly contained. Right, we've been here before. That is the entrance, that's the sun. Yeah, I think we've seen it all now. What's that? Behind the Sindarian's... what? Yeah. Let's go behind his hut. Although, I know there is nothing there, though. It's just this. Okay, so... what? Yeah, my guess is this would have released him. Yeah, there's nothing special down here, so might as well move on. Right, I don't know, I have a, like, memory of being able to, like, activate or deactivate the sun. And then a massive dragon just flying down from somewhere. But I don't really see how that could happen. I've been up there. Yeah, let's just go this way. Let's go towards the exit. I think that's all we can do, really. That's the tunnel to the fortress, which we have also seen. Wait, hang on a minute. Those mushrooms. Can I climb them? That is definitely something. There's that tower there, which goes up. Right, okay. Yeah, I would have completely missed it. Hall of Rumination. Ah, there you go. Some more servants. Come on in. Yeah, sure. So that must open from the other side.
traitor! Never should have come.
Well, she's gone back to the lobby, I guess, so we'll never see her again. Hello, though. Hello to you. This place is so weird, I know. It's quite difficult to navigate. Yeah. It's quite samey, which makes it difficult to navigate, and it's quite big as well. Okay, so how do I go up? So, hang on a minute. So, where have I come from? Not from here. The servants are the ones, like, the servants are the thing that really intrigues me a lot, because I don't understand what's going on here. Like, how did that happen? I understand if maybe there was like an expedition back in the day that came here to investigate and they just got lost and couldn't get out, so they just settled here. I get that, but I don't really understand why they would become former servants. There must be a way to get over there. I have an idea. Yeah, okay, let's try that. So if I do a shout now, the sprint shout, let's quick save.
What? Nakast!
Right, that was close. Let's try that again.
What? Nakast!
Here we go. Right, how do I open it from this side? I don't. There must be a way to open this somewhere. Well, the weapon needs some Duracells again. Why would the Dwemer have an amulet of Mara down here? Unless it belonged to the servants. Let's see.
What was that?
Don't you worry about what that was. Oh, hello. I have a plan. I have just the right thing for you, my dude. Yeah, so good. Have they died? Yeah, they have died. Very good. So we have the throne of Blackreach, I guess. You can't really see much from here. It's kind of useless. Am I missing something up here? I'm sure there is a lever or a button somewhere that does something with the sun. And that makes the dragon just come out of nowhere. don't know. Or maybe there's another dungeon somewhere with the same kind of a sun. Where that happens, but I don't know. Where else could it be? I've been there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Don't know. How does this open? Fucking hell. Am I stuck here now? Forever? Nope. The only other place I've not been to is maybe that? I've been here before. Yeah, I've been here as well. Well, I guess this is it. I guess we just bail now then. Hang on a minute though. I can't shake it. Like, I've got this recollection of there being a dragon here. I wanna check it out. I'm gonna Google it. Blackreach dragon. Okay. Go back. There's a way to do this. No, not you. Shit. We need to go back up. It was this way, yeah. I know for a fact that I probably Googled it as well when I was playing it for the first time, because this is such a hidden little thing. Yeah, that's the one. Where is he? So yeah, if you use Unrelenting Force on the sun, it spawns in this dragon, who is a very who's a special, unique dragon that only exists in Blackreach. And all we have to do now is find a way back down, get to him. There's no way I would have found that out by myself as well when I was playing it for the first time. There's just no way in hell. So I must have looked it up as well on Google. That is way that's way too well hidden for me. Okay, so where is it gone now? It's such a big area, it could literally be anywhere now. Oh, no, there he is. Okay, let's quick save. And shouts. Actually, no. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for Max for death. And yeah, let's approach him with respect. Let's not play silly buggers with him. Here we go. Yeah, he's pretty strong already. Like, he takes very little damage compared to other dragons that we've got so far. Do I have anything to boost my one-handed attacks? Other than the gloves that I have. Don't think so. Do you know what? Increases heavy armor skill for 20 points for 60 seconds. Why not? Extreme stamina. Let's go for that. The poor thing doesn't realize that we have an amazing fire protection, which basically makes us immune to his attacks. Well, there it is. Vulfuriol is slain. Yeah, so I think that's all the bits to do in Blackreach now. I mean, we could go around and like slay all the remaining Centurions and whatnot, but I don't really see the point. So yeah, let's go back out. I wonder if I found that. I feel like I've read that too. Yeah, I don't know where I would. Yeah, I guess back in the day I must have seen it on YouTube or something. Or someone mentioned it to me. And I probably would have looked it up to find it. Because, yeah, that's... I would have never thought of using that particular shout on that sun to trigger this this fight. Let's bounce. So whereabouts are we now then? I can hear the music, the battle music, so I'm guessing I'm getting attacked by a bear somewhere. Right, so we are in the middle of absolutely fucking buttfuck nowhere. Right, we need to deliver the Lexington back to Septimus. Actually, is that a part of the main quest, or is that a side quest? Because Alduin's Bane is read the Elder Scroll at the Time Wound, which takes us back to High Hrothgar. So I think we could just ignore Septimus for now and go back to High Hrothgar. So I think the best way to do this is to ride back to Solitude and get a character rift in and so on and so on. So yeah, let's go to Solitude. I'm going to put a marker this way. There we go. Is it a bear? Let's have a look. Is it a bear? No, it's a troll. Okay. I'm going to ignore all the locations at the moment. We will leave them for when we explore, what is it, Morphel and Winterhold properly. For now, I'm just doing the main quest line. Who the fuck are you?
You're a fool to fight me.
Oh yeah? Yeah, clearly. Who are these dudes? Ooh, potions. Powdered Mammoth Tusk. We need that for a quest. That's lucky. So, let's drink whatever potion that we have. Strength, yeah, why not? And now, we ride. For hours, potentially. Stone Hills discovered. That looks pretty cool. Is this the Morphel area? Yeah, Morphel. Well, we've done Morphel before, kind of. I feel like there's more to be explored around this part of the map. We've got the entirety of Dawnstad to explore, and also Winterhold. So yeah, this whole section of the map is gonna get explored eventually. It will be a pain because this whole thing is covered in ice and snow, so we will continuously freeze to death. And other than this, we also have Falkreath, and I think those, yeah, it's just those bits on the map that have not been explored yet. Other than that, we have seen, I think, every other location so far. Oh, fucking cultists. I'm not interested, sorry. It's like a little race. It's either a race, he wants to kill me, or C, he's a new pet. The air is treacherously cold. Thank you for notifying me. It's almost as if I haven't got my own eyes to see the fucking air being treacherous and cold. Thank you. Are those enemy mages? Yes, they are. Am I gonna fight them again? No. Has this guy literally got an army of skeletons? Now that's a fucking necromancer. Alright, gonna have sleep now, have fun. I'm gonna finish up soon anyway, to be fair, so you're not gonna miss a lot. So, yeah. Thank you for watching and all the chats and stuff. I appreciate that, and then I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night's sleep. I just want to get to the stables, to the carriage, so we can travel to Riften. So we're a bit closer to High Hrothgar. And I think we'll pick it up from there during the next stream. We've done a lot today. I mean, a dungeon that I thought was going to take us like 2 streams ended up taking about 2 hours. That was really quick, because I do remember that, Blackreach being stupidly long and exhausting. I remember being really tired of it at the end of that quest. And here we are, 2 hours and it's done. That's really quick. The carriage is this way.
Need a ride?
Yes. Rift him, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Climb on back and we'll be on.
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called himself.
Yes, we all have.
I hear this whole...
Don't act like you haven't met Khajiit on your travels, because I know for a fact that you have. They usually camp by the carriage stands in the little trading camps, so you definitely have met some Khajiit. Shut the fuck up. Okay. We are on the verge of being overcumbered again. I'm not sure what with, because we've not really picked up that much stuff. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, let's go to sleep. Let's sleep for about 8 hours. Well, it's nice and early, which is fine because we don't have to wait for any shops to be open for what we'll do next, which is go back to Hyrhovka to read the Elder Scrolls there. Let's have some food. Still hungry. Peckish. Satisfied, well fed now. Cool. Right, I can now unequip the tracker as well. Remove it. Because we know that we have to go back to Iverstead and obviously do the Hrovga stuff. So we know where that is. We'll just take that road again. I think it goes like this way. There's a bridge over there somewhere. And yeah, we... Actually, no. Oh. On the way back to Hrovga, we can deliver the routes, the Nin routes, to the farm, which is... No, not there. Which is there. So yeah, I think we get to this farm, deliver the Nin route, and then there's a bridge that leads that way. Yeah. So, on that note, I'm going to end this one here for the night, because it is now midnight in the UK, and it's time for bed. At least they'll wrap up and get cozy and whatnot. So, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the chats, for the likes, for the subscribes, if we got any. And, yeah. I'll see you on Sunday at 8 PM UK time, where we will play more of Batman Arkham Asylum. And then we'll continue with Skyrim again on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, until then, have a good night's sleep. Have a nice weekend.